Alright, this is Rob Consu from the GGL Wire, and with me today is Cuff. How's it going, brother?
What's up, Rob? I'm ready.
You are ready to go. This is the first match that I've casted with Cuff. He's a pretty cool guy, and I'm sure he's going to lend all kinds of vital information towards this match. Right now, I am following Gebs, and I need to get some behind zero on this action. But this is going to be Mik3d and Gebs in the, I believe this is the quarterfinals of the, no, sorry, this is the semifinals. No, it's the quarterfinals. I'm retarded. Of the UT3 1v1 tournament sponsored by 50Cal over at 50Cal.net, and it is also sponsored by NationVoice.com, StealthServers.net, and SecoGaming.com. We are on Shangri-La, and Mik3d already at 13 minutes on the clock, has 2 frags in the lead. Again, I'm following Gebs. Have you been keeping tabs on what exactly Mike is doing?
Yeah, Mik3d has early domination here. He's buffed out with max health and max armor. Taking almost no damage in this match so far.
Yep, and I see Gebs here going over and getting those health bubbles in the health pagoda over by the shield belt area. Goes ahead and does a nice elevator jump up towards the upper courtyard area. Fires a rocket over towards Mik3d right there. Blasts 3 rockets right into his face as well, but gets taken out. Mik3d can't be feeling too good, although I do see that he has 100 health.
He almost lost it. Yeah. He almost lost himself. He was down to 25 health, lost all his armor. And nice. He's going back to get everything recovered now. Yeah, both still at 50 health.
Yeah, both Mike and Gebs going over towards that shield belt spawn, and I do believe Gebs picked it up as well as Mike picked up the frag right there. Although I do believe
one direct rocket hit right on Gebs.
Yep, as well as one direct rocket hit in this game does do 100 points of damage. So it is quite beastie at that. And Mik3d right now rotating over, going close corners right there with Geb. And blasting out some rockets over there. Goes on a killing spree as he finishes off Geb, trying to dash away right there. Brilliant job.
Mike is recovering after every exchange, getting the armor back quickly. Has Gebs been able to recover and get any armor between exchanges, Rob?
I've sort of been following Mike as of late right here, but I will go ahead and switch on over to Gebs, who is in the health pagoda right by that shield belt spawn. Dodges over away from a rocket, but 2 rockets from Mik3d is able to get the job done right there. Right now, 6-0. Gebs going up towards this upper 50 armor area with 11 minutes and 10 seconds left to go right there. Gets those incredibly noisy health vials and spams out a couple rockets on top of Gebs. Now, Mik3d is in fact the final 50 caliber guy left in this tournament, so trying to hold up his own on his own clan's tournament right there as Gebs takes his own self out with a direct rocket blast into the face of Mik3d, 6-1, and Mike, you know, showing his home team proud right here in the 50 caliber 1v1 challenge.
No doubt. Now, if he wins this, he's not eligible for those prizes. It'll go to the, from what I understand, is that correct?
Right, yeah. I mean, really, he's just fighting for practice for pride right here in this beta tournament.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I mean, these guys want to win. These guys are competitors. And right there, Mik3d getting that seventh frag of the match with the stinger, and again with the 8. 2 rockets right on top of Gebs soon after the spawn. And,
yeah, he's not giving Gebs any chance to recover between frags here. He's right on him as soon as he heals up.
Mm-hmm. Gebs picking up those... no, I'm sorry, not Gebs, but Mik3d picking up those health vials. And in fact, I will stick with Gebs for the duration of this match. And really, Gebs not doing too much of a bad job in this match. But Mik3d is really all over top of him, especially with those rockets right there, just nicking away at the health and doing a nice prediction on those rockets. Gebs, though, is able to get that 50 armor, picks up these health vials, boosts him up to 83 health over that 50 armor, which, in fact, you cannot see on observer mode, regrettably, in through the courtyard area. Tries to dodge up towards the upper courtyard area, but hits himself on the ceiling, picks up one of those health bubbles, and right now is riding 100 over 50. That is health over armor. Dishing out some rockets himself over to Mike. It's rockets versus rockets on this armor room, and sort of disengages and gets those jump boots.
only one hit to Mik3d in that exchange. He's doing a good job at staying away from damage. In most of the exchanges so far, he's been dodging well, and it just has not been hit much.
Gebs, though, did connect on a nice sniper fire right there on him. And good double rocket blast right there. But triple rocket blast from Mik3d is
jumped right
better.
Down on him, almost point blank range.
And
I don't know if he died from the rocket or his heel.
Right. Three rockets are always better than two. But Gebs does spawn and gets those health vials, I believe, as well as that body armor right now, riding 50 over 135 and over the rocket room right now, motioning over towards this shield spawn area, which of course is the very critical item power-up in Unreal Tournament 3, because all other armor is pretty much damage split in between the two. However, that shield belt not only gives you 100, which is more than any other armor power-up in this game, but also that shield belt must be extinguished before before health can be extinguished itself. So it is a very important power-up, and really Mik3d, right now down to 2 health is Gebs into the link gun room right there, and Mik3d going on a rampage. Phenomenal job by Mik3 in this first match.
Mik3d took very little damage there, stayed no lower than 90 health that whole exchange again. Just doing a great job of staying away from enemy damage, Rob.
Mm-hmm. Very well done, and really Gebs is no joke either. He right now come off of the semifinal match over Fear, which is a very old school, very talented UT player, all the way back from UT99, or the original Unreal Tournament, as we like to call it. Mik3d, though, scoring his 11th frag, up 11 to -1. And, I mean, really the major factor in this match, as well as the other matches, is the control of that 100 shielding. And I think I've seen Gebs only get that once. And, I mean, if you've got to knock off an additional 100 health from your opponent, it's pretty obvious who is going to win, especially
that's huge.
Especially when both opponents are equally skilled in the one-on-one skirmish. Of course, all part of the skill of Unreal Tournament is map control, and obviously Mike in this match is more skilled than Gebs at that aspect of the game. But Gebs right here over the rocket room and going over towards that 50 armor.
Mike is down to 60 health. This may be a chance for Gebs to get a frag here.
Very
Jumps
nice.
Up on the lift.
Although Gebs at 46 health himself, he definitely doesn't want any part of Mike right here, and
he must have backed off.
Yeah, further into a deficit. Goes ahead and picks up that sniper rifle on top of the pagoda areas.
Mike is using all the weapons well. He's working that sniper rifle at range and switching constantly to rockets and flaks.
Finally, Gebs gets the redemption frag.
Finally.
Yep.
There is hope.
12 to 0 is Mik3d after some nice sniper work right there. I think he connected with 2 in a row, which actually I've seen hit scan weapons like the shock primary, like the sniper rifle, really aren't as effective than in Unreal Tournament 4, where, I mean, basically it was shock primary, lightning gun, which was the sniper rifle in that game, and then back to the shock primary, back and forth really quick to get that rate of fire up. But in this game, it's all splash damage. But nevertheless, Gebs doing a nice job on that sniper rifle. But 14 to 0, he's going to have to do a little bit better than that.
Yeah, again, that exchange, Mike took no health damage. May have taken a little armor damage, but his health is solid at 100 right now.
Mm-hmm. Gebs right there with the sniper rifle, trying to connect, but as I was saying before, hit scans just really aren't as powerful. It's like the hitboxes are a little bit smaller on the projectiles themselves, and I mean, you really have to be on the money, as well as frame rate. I'm sure it has a lot to do with this. Many of these guys still trying to get their rigs up to snuff, and if you're playing at 35 frames, which is decent, I mean, you can see what's going on. But obviously somebody getting 150 frames is going to have a slightly better aim, especially in the hit scan area, over somebody getting 35.
Yeah, I rarely see the sniper rifle being very effective in these close quarters duels. Mm-hmm. They seem to work well in the other maps, the other game modes, where there's a lot of distance on those maps, but right. I have not seen that sniper rifle doing a lot in these close quarters death matches, duels.
And as I say, it's stark contrast. Nice triple rocket down on top of Gebs right there. Down on top of Mike right there. Gebs finally getting the first frag on the board at just under 4 minutes on the clock, and actually gets the shield belt right there. Is he going to amount a 13 frag comeback? I doubt it, but at least hopefully he'll achieve a moral victory coming into the second match here as we wind down on this first match.
Yeah, it's best of 3, so he can change things up next match here.
As we saw in the previous match that I casted, really, what was his name? I forget already. Perfect something. Pure Rhythm is a guy. Was humiliated by about the same amount. I think it was like 13-2, and actually
by
came
Mik3d?
No, it wasn't by Mik3d. It was by somebody else. But nevertheless, he was able to come back and pretty much lend out humiliation himself onto his opponent and came out with the win. So it could be a similar match. It could not. Nevertheless, Gebs over here onto that shield belt spawn and gets it right there at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Currently has 3 frags up on the board, 11 down. Really don't think it's possible, but nevertheless, nice rocket right into the back of Mik3d and picks up his 4th frag. And really, as we see right here, once Gebs gets that shield belt control, I mean, he's able to get something done.
He just has to bust out 10 frags here to tie it up. How much time is on the clock, Rob?
2 minutes and 30 seconds is all
that
we have left here.
That's 1 frag every couple of seconds. Let's see if he can do it.
Right, that would be a rampage like I have never seen before. And at 68 health, although he goes on a killing spree,
it starts right there.
Starts right.
He's got to get the next frag in the next 3 seconds. Gonna try and do it with the sniper rifle, and not gonna happen, unfortunately.
He's able to collect that shield belt spawn again, though, at 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That shield belt does spawn every 55 seconds, so it will be coming up at 1 minute and about 10 seconds. Call it 1 minute 8 seconds, actually, is when that spawns next. Only 60 health on the board right there. Pumps it up to 75 with those health vials. With the sniper rifle right there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they really even bother with the sniper rifle. I would just rotate around and throw some rockets in his face or something. But they make it hit that range.
Yeah, but really at that kind of distance, you would have to be retarded not to miss those rockets out. You know.
Of course. But rotate around. I haven't seen anyone land a hit with those sniper rifles.
Yeah, well, we did see Gebs get that double sniper shot right there, which...
oh, he did?
Yeah, okay. which started his little comeback here with that 5 frag killing spree.
Hey, we're seeing some goo for the first time here.
Yeah, and in fact, that goo is very, very powerful. And really, that secondary goo gun, we don't even know how much damage it does, because somebody with full armor and full health will die whenever they get hit with that primary goo. So we all like to call the damage amount of that secondary goo a shitload, because that's basically what it is. It is definitely an insta-kill. But 30 seconds left on the clock. Really, I think Gebs coming off with a moral victory right here. We definitely know that he has the chops to get it done. He just has to retain control over that shield armor area, and this one could go into his favor. Nevertheless, 16-5 is pretty much how this is going to end up. Maybe one last frag here as these guys hit scan around. Shot combo coming out there for Gebs.
I've been following Mike most of the match, and he would do a really good job at avoiding enemy fire by moving right around the pillar. I would see a shot come in, and he would just move at just the right time and avoid damage most of the match.
Very nice. But this one is going to Mik3d, and we will be back for the second match. Thanks for tuning in.